Welcome to Gabbing with Girlfriends, and guess who my girlfriend is today? My girlfriend's Gabby Hughes, my very consistent girlfriend. And the reason why she's such a good girlfriend lately is because she loves these questions we're now getting. It seems like anytime we have 10 or more questions, Gabby's on the spot. Hi, Gabby.
So, because I am lame and I have terrible internet, apparently, I missed half of what you said, but if you complimented me, then I'm down with that. And
I didn't,
I'm
don't
ready.
worry.
You
No
didn't compliment
comments
me?
here.
Okay, good. You told me I have crap internet, probably. I don't know what's
No, no,
going on.
no. No,
But
I just said that you're my guest. Whenever we have good questions, you're on.
yeah, I love to answer questions.
So that's what we're doing today. But I actually had something important to talk about, and I don't remember what it is because, as usual, I didn't make notes. I hate that. Oh, that's crazy. But I can't remember. I just can't remember. I was going to talk about something. I think I was going to moan about a husband sort of thing.
I think you were going to ask me something about men and
No,
grooming
no,
or something.
no, no. But that was a question we have from a Shannon B44. She asks, "Do you think guys and girls have different hygiene habits as a rule?" Like I'm putting those words in for her. She doesn't say that, but as a rule, without obviously it's generalizing.
I think all decent human males and females care about their hygiene.
But do you
I mean,
think? But do you think?
do you mean do men get waxed?
No, no. But yes, some do. I'm sure.
Look, I think some men are more gross than other men. I've seen a grown man pick his nose, something I'd never do.
Well, there you go. But do you think that men tend to take multiple showers a day the way women do?
No,
Like, like women wake up in the morning, take a shower, they go to the gym, take a shower, and then sometimes have a bath before bed or whatever. And I think that as a
no.
rule, yeah. So that's kind of, I think that's what this is meant to be.
Oh, no. Men don't do it like women do it.
And how many times a day do you brush your teeth?
Two to
Truth.
three. Two to
Do you?
three. Uh,
How many times does your husband?
Probably two.
Sadly, I think my husband has me beaten in this category. I can't brush, this is really disgusting, but I can't brush my teeth before I go to bed because it wakes me up. Like I'll brush it after dinner. Yeah, I'll brush it after dinner. But if I brush it and then think I'm getting straight into bed, it's not going to work.
Oh, I have to brush and floss before I go into bed. I can't sleep if I've not flossed. That's just, if I'm out of dental floss, my life is over.
You'll just stay awake until you can talk somebody into going to the drugstore.
Like just thinking about it right now, ugh, I gotta have dental floss in my life.
Yeah, Terry's like that too. Okay, so I cannot believe that all day I've had this train of thought and I don't anymore. But did you ever hear of a drug called Prevagen? Did we talk about this before?
I don't know anything about that. Obviously, I need it.
Okay, never mind. Well, let's not talk about that because I don't take it. But I have bought it, but I don't take it because I don't remember to take it. Um, that's not even meant to be a joke. It's a true sad story. Okay, Ellie Seroper asks, "What's the craziest dare prank you've ever done?"
I
I know
got
you.
nothing to give because I am too afraid of getting in trouble. I mean, when I was in high school,
That
I
counts.
skipped school one day and that
That
wrecked my
doesn't
nerves.
count.
Little shit like that. Just, I couldn't handle the pressure. So I didn't really do it.
That's kind of boring. You never did silly things when you were on the road.
No, I
Like when
never
do you,
did. I mean, the guys do that stuff, but I
yeah.
didn't.
Well, they rubbed
I don't
off on
know.
me.
I'm not that person. I don't put, I'm not going to short sheet your bed if we go out and spend the night in the cabin. I'm not that person.
What does short sheet mean? I don't
I'm
know.
not, I don't know. I don't have that motivation, I guess, to do pranks.
But what does short sheet mean?
I mean, I do remember as a child, my grandmother had a whoopee cushion, and I did have a bag of laughs. I don't know if in the 70s you remember the bag of laughs,
Yeah,
but I loved
yeah.
that. And I had a plastic turd. Uh, like a couple years ago, I would leave a plastic turd on somebody's desk at work, which I
That's
thought was
lovely.
hilarious. But that's about it.
So on the road, I would me and my whoever I was partnering with, another wife, would fill out room service, that order your breakfast and put them on
Yeah,
everybody's doors. Like, so people would get woken up at 5:30 in the morning with, 12 scrambled eggs and things like that. That's kind of prankish, right?
that's definitely a prank.
Um, yeah. So I think that was it. I don't think that I ever did anything too terribly major. Good fun road gags. You should ask Wendy one of these days because we were very silly.
I will
But
ask her.
but I'm
Yes,
all grown up now. Yeah, dares. I don't think I'm a dare sort of person.
I'm not a dare. I don't, and I don't have friends that are into like, I dare you to do this. Like
Yeah,
that just doesn't come up.
no, no.
Yeah, doesn't come up for me.
Okay. Aunt Aunt Teen 928. My question is, how can I tell a girlfriend not tagged and none of our mutual friends are tagged that her boyfriend tried to get with one of my friends? She hasn't been with him long, 6 months, and she thinks it's a solid relationship. If it was happening to me, I'd want to know. That's what this person says, but I'll answer if it was happening to me, I'd want to know.
If my answer to that about the girlfriend
Mm,
who's been dating a guy,
mm,
okay, I've been in this situation. I've been on both sides of this situation. And the thing is, if she's really a good friend of yours and you care about her, I would just take her out to lunch and say, hey, how's it going with you and, Jimmy Joe? How is the dating? And if she says great, say, hey, so are you guys like exclusive now? And if she says yes, then I would just tell her, I'd say, look, I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news here, but you should
however,
probably know that Jimmy Joe asked out a girl that I know. You don't know her, but, and I would just say it. I've received that information before from someone, and I was okay getting it. I can handle it. I'm okay with hearing that and delivering it.
the people don't make up those stories. It's always true, right? I think.
I would rather have the truth.
Yeah, me
If
too.
she says, if she says, I really like him, but we're not dating exclusively, then you
Then
have
why
your answer.
bother? Yeah. But I think that, but it's always the messenger that gets shot, though. Always.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to shoot the messenger, right?
No, I think they do. I think they do. I would still be the messenger, and I would still want a messenger. But yeah, I think um, you always end up the bad guy.
The other thing is, I've known about guys that were cheating on their wives and stuff, but I wasn't really close to them, and I didn't really say anything because I wasn't close enough to feel comfortable. Also, I'm also operating under the assumption that they know, and it's their own business because I think wives know that shit.
Yeah, I
Girlfriends maybe not so much. Wives know.
yeah, because a girlfriend probably doesn't have the longevity to understand her partner well enough to be able to read the hints. Okay, next question. Anne Velas. My question would be, what would you do if you heard that someone you admired, almost like a mother figure, was talking negatively behind your back?
Well, it depends on what they're saying. If they're
Negative.
saying something that
Negative.
all girls say,
Like
like,
what?
God, I really like her, but I wish she wouldn't talk about her new boyfriend so much because I miss the old chats we used to have. That's
That's not
fair.
negative. That's not negative. That's just
But if she's saying mean things, or maybe you like her more than she likes you. The other thing is, where is she in your life? Is she a mother figure?
yeah, she said somebody you
So
admire.
is she 30 years older than you? or 2 years older? Like,
Somebody
where is
you
she in her
admire.
life? Is she older and has a lot going on? And are you checking in with her? If she's a mother figure, are you sucking the life out of her? Or are you calling just to go, hey, how are you doing
Why are you
today?
making this
Or
complicated?
does she have a sick husband or something going on? I don't know. Without knowing what she said, it's hard to know the context of the negative
Okay, well,
comment.
you're too nice. My answer would be I would say something immediately, either by text or phone or whatever it is, probably text because it's just easier to be bitchy and nasty by text. And I think that it's easier to end it. It's easier to say, "Why are you doing this?" And that's really not cool. And then just walk away from your phone. But if you're talking on the phone, it's a little bit harder. But I would immediately confront the situation. So next, Rita reads 44. And then I said, there's a lot of 44s today. What role does music have in your life?
Oh, I mean, obviously a large one because my husband has to make his living at it. And I've always liked music, but I think it's pretty apparent that it's a large one because it's more than just music, it's his livelihood. So our livelihood depends on it,
Ditto.
really.
Um, okay, the same person asks how to stay close to friends as we age. I don't. I just don't.
Same way we stayed close to him from when we were young.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why I just don't. That's just not
yeah,
my
you just
thing.
don't worry about it.
Yeah,
It just happens.
yeah, that's not my thing. Um,
Yeah.
okay, Snuggly Mummy 73. Does the idea of getting older scare you? Nope. I like it.
Dying scares me, not getting older.
Yeah, I think we had that before.
Yeah, we had that question, I think, last time.
Okay, Traveling Gourmet. A question for the podcast. How do you quit sugar? I don't.
Well,
I don't. That's my answer to everything today. I don't.
well, get it out of your house. Don't have it around. I mean, also, I mean, why are you getting rid of it? Because of your health? That's a great reason. So your health should be more important than eating sugar. Is it because you're overweight? Just remember that old saying, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. So if you're worried about that, then get
I
it out
have
of your
never heard
house. I
that.
mean,
I've never heard that, but
you
I
haven't
like
heard that?
that. No, did you make it up?
No. So it's like if you really are craving sugar, have a little piece of something, but get it out of your house. That's the key for me. I got rid of everything in my house 4 years ago that could make me make a cake or anything. All the pots, all the pans, all of
Really?
it.
That's very drastic.
Yeah, but my husband has a sweet tooth, and it was the best way to make sure that nothing was in the house,
No, that's,
right?
yeah, I get
And
it.
when you get older, it's harder to, I also count calories, so I want to make my calories worth it. So that's the other thing. If you're craving sugar, it really means that much to you. Work on finding a decent piece of it and not just some crap lying around. I mean, you reach a certain age and your body just doesn't treat you the same way when you eat sugar, you know?
Years ago, I was at an airport with a friend of mine and her daughter, and I went to get some, I don't know, Hershey bar or something. And she said, "Why are you doing that? Why would you waste those calories on that as opposed to," and then pulled up a better chocolate bar or whatever. And if you're going to have the calories, make them good. Make it not make them good calories because no chocolate would fall under good calories, but make it, something that's really decadent and worthwhile.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, face the fact also that when you get to be a certain age, things don't work out that well if you eat a lot of sugar. So you might just have to say goodbye to that part of your life. The cookie years are over, right?
Yes. And speaking
The
of it,
cookie years are over. So say goodbye.
no, I'm not, but yes, I should. Okay, so speaking of traveling, um, Avid Jen asks if we have any airline or flying or travel tips. When you go to the ladies' room, and you know how you squat to pee?
Yeah, I don't ever touch any toilet that isn't
Okay,
in my own house.
okay. So when you squat on an airplane and pee, the pee's going to bounce back up at you unless you put lots of toilet paper in there. You have to put toilet paper or tissues in the actual toilet. This way your pee gets absorbed and nothing splashes back at you.
Oh, because I put one of those, those toilet
Yeah.
cover
Yeah.
sheets
No, but
on.
that's not it though. That'll protect your bottom, but still when you pee, the pee's going to bounce back at you, especially if you're squatting. If you're sitting, it's not so much.
Gloria, you must have some serious velocity in your pee. I don't know that that's
No,
ever
no,
happened to
it
me.
does. No, no, everybody's does. If you're squatting, it does because there's no water. It's just this is on an airplane. This only works on an airplane. You put the toilet paper there, and then you're
Oh, okay.
because it
Okay, I'll
bounces.
try that the next time I go. Yeah.
And then, do you know what somebody else told me, which is kind of interesting, and I never thought about, but now I always think about it. Actually, Diane Cindy told me this: is if you're in a public bathroom and you go to pull off toilet paper, the last person that touched it probably had dirty hands. So you're actually
Oh,
getting a piece. I
God.
know now you're going to think about this every time. So you're actually, that piece that's hanging there has been touched by somebody else. So you have to tear that piece off and throw it away. Don't you think that's a good one?
Honestly,
Yes.
it's probably a little overkill because I'm 60 and I've been pissing in public places for decades now, and I haven't gotten sick, I don't think. So I'm good.
But now that you know
I'm
that,
good.
you're going to look at that. You're going to look at that toilet. Okay.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I really don't give a shit.
Well, I didn't think I would, but now I find I tear it off and throw it away. Forget it. But do try that. Do try patting the actual empty toilet with toilet paper if you don't want to
I
get
will.
splashed, because
I'll give that a
that really
whirl.
does make a difference. Everything seems to be about keeping girl pals. How do you keep your friends?
Don't be a jackass. Learn to
Or
keep a
just don't.
secret.
Yes, that's a good one.
Learn to keep a
That's a
secret.
good one.
Be someone they can confide in.
What do you do when your lifelong friend broke your heart and you're having a hard time getting past it? That's a hard
That's
one. It
hard.
is hard because
That's painful.
and
You
it's
have to
happened to
mourn
all
the
of us.
loss.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
You have to mourn it. You
um,
have to mourn it. It's hard. It's not easy.
no.
There's no answer other than it hurts and you have to mourn the loss. You have to grieve it. It's
And
sad.
you have to accept the fact that people are just not nice. So if you kind of keep that a little bit of that wall around you, then you can't then that won't happen to you.
Well, but no, by the time they're your really, really good lifelong girlfriend and they mean a lot to you, you've already taken all the walls down,
Hmm.
you know? So you have to mourn it. It's a loss. It's the death of a relationship. You're grieving. You have to go through the grieving process of it.
Okay, this is me asking. How many friends, like real friends, who do you think has more real friends, you or Glenn?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I would say we're probably close,
Really?
close in the same kind of number. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So more
He
super.
might have he might have more he might have more acquaintances or I don't know, but he has good friends, but I think men operate with friendship a little differently than women do.
Totally differently. I think as far as casual friends go, I think I probably do. As far as not me and Glenn, me and my husband, and then as far as real friends go, I think I think we're probably pretty equal there, except that he treasures his more.
Mm.
His are more his are more real, I think. Like my real friends, they're real right now. Do you know what I mean? That I don't know that my real friends are necessarily lifelong friends. And I think his real friends are for life, I think.
Absolutely. I definitely think Glenn feels the same way about his friends, for sure. And I feel the same way about mine. I think we're equally matched that way.
Mm, that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah.
So, did you want the Chiefs or did you want the 49ers?
Well, I'm from California, so I naturally wanted, the 49ers. But that being said, I wasn't that invested in it anyway. I didn't even figure out who the hell was playing till a couple days before. So,
So, did you watch it
yeah.
or no?
No, I watched the last few moments, but no, I didn't. I mean, I would have watched it if, like, I don't know, I would rather go see a game. I would rather see a game live, obviously, than on television. That would have been fun. But I don't know. I just didn't. Glenn wasn't home. I wasn't invited to a party. So I just kind of didn't care, if that makes sense.
Oh, no, it totally makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Um, and what what's your plan for the spring? Anything? When are you going back to Minnesota?
I'm trying to sort that out. I hope in the next like week or
Oh, you
two.
do?
And I'm definitely going there maybe twice in March. And in May, I'm going for at least 10 days because my sister's going to Italy with her family, and I've got to dog sit and cat sit and dad sit.
Oh, oh, that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Um, and what did, oh, I was going to ask you something. So Glenn's away now, right?
Yeah. He's away now.
Um, I don't know why I thought we had a million more questions than we have. I don't get it.
Well,
Well,
I'm happy to elaborate more on things like, I don't know, like, I wish I knew what the woman said who was like the mother figure to the person. Like, what did she say? That's what I want to know. Like, what did she say that made the person who wrote in the question,
ah,
like, what did she say about you? Did she say she didn't like your dress that day? Or did she say you smell
I
bad? Or
always
did
think
she say, like, what did she say to make that
question happen.
kind of, yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
I need some follow up here, people.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that should be the next thing that we request is that if you're going to ask a question, you have to do a part two telling us
I might
why.
need follow up because I need more detail to give a better answer.
Yeah, I wonder. Because we've all had it. We've all had people that are just mean girls. We've all had mean girls in our life, right?
But we've also all said something that we didn't really mean as much as maybe it was interpreted to mean, right?
Yes. And see, that's the
You know?
problem too with texting or emails is you don't get the same. Yeah, two people could be texting and it could come out so wrong where it sounds like something so negative is happening when it's so not.
Exactly. And I mean, I just had that happen to me this morning at my job. Some guy texted me and was like, well, I don't know. I don't know. And I was like, dude, you took that all wrong. And I'm right, by the
Of
way.
course you are. Okay, so what are you watching besides your soap operas? Stacy just recommended something and I have to tell you about it.
What is it?
Drops of God, Apple Plus.
Okay. God, I feel like I've heard about that somewhere, but I don't know
Oh my
where.
gosh. I can't stop watching it. Like I'll be done with it tonight. I can't
Okay.
stop. And she said the same thing. It's and it doesn't sound like something I'd like either because it's in three different languages, but the subtitles are always on anyway. But
I love subtitled stuff. That doesn't
so
scare me.
French, Japanese, and English, and it has to do. It doesn't really have to do with wine, but wine flows through it. So it's so good. Yeah, start that.
I hear Sunderland Till I Die is back, and I'm definitely on that as soon as Glenn gets home. I don't know if you, I love that show.
And I never watched it. I don't know
Oh my
why.
God, it's so good. It's kind of like where they must have gotten the idea for Wrexham. They must have watched Sunderland Till I Die first.
That's funny because it's real, right?
But
Or no?
it's real. It's real. It's really Sunderland and their team and their hardships. And the town. It's basically like Wrexham, but without, the funny added asides of Ryan and
Hmm.
Rob.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It's more documentary like in a way. I loved it. I love Sunderland. Oh my
I know
God.
I'm going to look at that. And did you watch the Martha Stewart
Yeah.
doc on
I
CNN?
did not.
I want to watch
Oh, I
that. I
bet
haven't
that's
watched it, but I
good.
do want to see that.
I like
Yeah.
Martha.
Yeah, this looks really good.
I like Martha. That will be good.
What else are you watching? I don't think there's anything else I'm watching, but there must be because I seem
I'm
to.
not really. I'm not really. I've not really been watching that much TV lately. Mostly reading, lying
Oh,
around.
you're so good. Not me. And so you're getting ready to go to.
I'm going to Vegas next week to see you too.
That's so cool. And who are you going with?
A friend of mine from New Jersey is meeting me there.
Oh, is she the same one you went to see a concert with in New Jersey last year?
Yes, yes, we went to see the
Oh yeah,
Doobie
that's it.
Brothers. So now, yeah, yeah.
Um, it's you're just gonna die. It's the best, the best.
I know. I can't wait. I can't wait to see
And how
it.
many nights are you staying there?
Just two. Like I'm getting there Thursday night. The show is Friday, so two nights, and then coming home Saturday
And do you
morning.
have any dinner plans?
Not yet. I kind of told her I wanted to go to Crossroads, but I know she probably wants to go somewhere too. So, we'll see.
Well, you get two dinners, don't you, while you're there?
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, I hope one is Crossroads. I'm sure she'll want to go there.
Did you ever see Absinthe? There's a show in Vegas, which Risa took me to see it in Los Angeles years ago because it toured for a little bit, called Absinthe. And it's actually shown in
Oh,
a tent outside of Caesars. It's part of Caesars.
oh,
Rude.
is it a Cirque du Soleil thing?
It's not a Cirque du Soleil thing, but it's all that kind of thing, but naughty. It's quite burlesque and
Got it.
so
Oh,
funny. So funny.
I just like the name Absinthe. I think that's cool.
So if you have a spare night, it's just a good laugh, if nothing else. So that's my Vegas tip.
Well, I like that.
I'm excited that you're going to the Sphere, though.
Yeah, I'm too.
Can you believe it took us this long and now you've got perfect reception from me?
Well, I'm going to develop a muscle in my
Are you
arm
still
now.
holding it?
I haven't held my arms this long up since my last, ballet class in
That's
1982.
funny. That's really funny. Okay, well, if you can't think of anything else exciting or funny, I'm going to hang up and go figure out what happened to the whole subject I wanted to do today. Because I had a whole plan that I don't even remember how I lost it. I did. I did. I think it's your fault. I think
Oh, God.
because,
I'm sure I threw you off balance here
yeah, you did.
because of my stupid phone or my stupid whatever is going
But I
on.
am definitely going to make a note to make a note next time because I then I wouldn't
Make a
to make a
note to
note.
make a note.
That's what I'm going to do. Gabby, as always,
And I got to figure out what to do with this scenario in my home or why it's bad today.
but is it your phone or your laptop or both?
That's my bewitched. I'm trying to be bewitched here. It's not working.
My whole thing goes not just my nose. So is it your phone or your laptop? Phone.
I'm on my phone, but he said it was my internet, but I don't understand.
Maybe maybe it works better on your. Do
I
you
don't
always use your phone instead of your computer? Oh,
always use my
oh.
phone. I've always used my phone.
Okay. Well, we'll try something else next time.
I don't know. Next time I'll try my computer and see what happens.
There we go. Okay, well, I hope this was pleasant enough because I didn't even realize how many of the questions were repeats, and I forgot my subject matters. So I'm good. Are you?
I'm good, except I want your listener to give me some follow up, and that's where I am.
Yes. What did that mother-like figure do? What did she say about you?
Yeah, I need to
Yeah,
know.
I need to know. Now you've got.
Yeah.
Now I'm invested.
And then I need to know on the cheating boyfriend if you tell your friend or not. So follow up with me on that.
Yes, those are good. Yes. And if they don't follow up, we know how to get in touch with
That's
them.
okay.
No, we know how to get in touch with them.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask because there has to be an ending to
Okay.
every story, right?
That's right.
Okay. Okay, I miss you. And this was fun anyway, right? We had,
It
yeah,
was fun.
we had a good little
Yeah,
natter.
it worked out, I guess.
And
Yes.
I will text you later and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you for
Okay,
being here and thank you everybody
okay.
for listening. And that's it. Bye for now. Thanks so much for tuning in today. And be sure to follow Gabbing with Girlfriends on here so you never miss an episode. You can also find us on social media for more fun and in-depth conversations. Thank you.